What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another Etheria restart video. Sorry for the back-to-back vids here, but I didn't go to bed. I did more gameplay, and let me catch y'all up. Today, let's talk about like a full build guide, at least for early testing. I think if you guys can try this out, you'll have some good results, and then we can min-max and get a perfect build later after we get more testing on what is the optimal, setup and all that. But the build I'm rocking right now, which I just took from my Shiata and slightly altered, was insanely effective. We'll go over that in a second, but I did want to show you guys, and I'll probably show some footage throughout the entire video. My Ethernet rally, I believe, let's take a quick look. We didn't have Dahlia, we didn't have Shadowflame Hoyan, and of course I didn't kill the last boss here. I think her name is Lindell. Now, I didn't do the Nightmare and Hell mode yet, guys, because I think I could probably get it done, but it would take so long. We only have like an hour left. I'd rather just make this video and then now seriously get to bed. I gotta stop playing this. I got a long stream to do tomorrow. I guess later today, so I didn't get this done. But in case you're curious, if you guys are rushing this, you only need the hard mode, the first area, to complete to get the entire revamp box. As you can see here, I was able to get all the rewards completed with the help of let me just jump in. Can I jump in all these? No, I cannot. I'll show you guys my units here real quick that we used just to get it done. I used this team comp for almost everything you guys saw in my last video. I was using this team comp to fight the Dahlia for the green and light. This one I think is a little bit weaker, and then this one I feel like was very strong with the help of both like Mia and what's his face, Catchy the Guard, for more support. I did end up trying a run with Lily. I can actually rock the Lily here, as you guys can see. Yeah, sorry, Lily right here. And once again, this, if you didn't watch the last video, unfortunately Lily does not pull YELI in terms of like getting her extra procs. She will get her one extra S1, and honestly the reset is still good. Her S3 will get YELI into more skill 3s, which is very, very strong. One of YELI's biggest strengths right now, guys, is that she can press S3 and then it auto attacks into S1 with or without Revelation. If you have Revelation, it's going to even do more damage, but she sets up her own defense break into some big bursts. So I think for like PvP and other like faster encounters, she's going to be incredible. She scales so well, and we haven't even found her like perfect set to min-max just yet. But we're going to talk about the build that was super effective. We ran Lindell, like pretty much all these guys were like first try full auto. My team was lacking a strong light unit after I reset the my Messiah here in exchange for Shiata, just because I wanted to play Shiata in Aurora and Doki Doki, and I like her a lot better than Messiah. But now that I have another light unit, guys, that's all my account was missing in terms of finishing this Ethernet rally. So we one-shot the Dahlia, we one-shot the Shadowflame Hoyan, and then we pretty much one-shot the Lindell. I think I had to restart like one time. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that footage in the background if you guys want to check it out and copy it. But let's go ahead and now talk about YELI, her prowess, what gear I'm rocking, and everything like that. So we are using a Revelation set shell, which I can show you guys right here. It is a Fury Kenai Fury Edge. It's kind of just the best I have, and I did make a slight mistake in the last video, guys. One of my texts said like no effect accuracy. I forgot I was rocking the Mythic Gaze, which of course over time and in a lot of these Ethernet rally fights, right, that's going to be a lot of extra effect accuracy, as you guys can see here. So honestly, I think this is kind of a good pickup and might be like a sort of a in-between. Instead of going Golden Lion, we can go something like Revelation, maybe the Count, maybe White Fang, whatever you guys have. I recommend to just, for now, use your best setup. If you have an Inferno Shell with like a preferable 3-3-3 set, anything really works, guys. I like Fury Kenai Fury Edge on a lot of units. It's not exactly the best in terms of Revelation. We would want more attack. So if I had a perfect set, if I could choose, it would be something like Onslaught, Battle Will, and maybe Swift Raid, maybe Fury Edge. Depends if we need the crit or not. But attack is usually better for Revelation, and you're going to see that in my gearing here in just a second. One other note, guys, I still haven't able to test Battle Will just because I don't have a good Battle Will shell. So if anyone is able to leave a comment, if you're able to test this tomorrow, let me know how effective it is, if it even works. I think it should work. Or if you can stop by the live stream and let me know too. I will try to test it ASAP. I just got to get a good shell drop for it. Now, let's talk about the gearing. As I said, I like attack a little more on Revelation. If you're not running a Revelation, just go, your typical crit damage over attack. Crit damage does scale better. But since we're on Revelation, we're rocking the double attack here with our crit rate Specialized Core Fury. And honestly, if I end up, and I don't know if I will, guys, it's very expensive, but if I end up like wailing out to get like 8 crit here, I think there's a good possibility I could even drop this 40%, you know, go down to like 48 plus the passive is like 56. And then if I can get a few more crit subs, you know, we're already at 86 with her own crit buff. The thing is though, I'd have to lattice this to get it like, you know, on some good uptime, because let's see here. Yeah, last 2 turns, and we would like this to be on a good uptime. So we do have some little downtime on this buff. So honestly, being high crit right now is okay until I max out that S3. But we'll talk about the prowess in just a second. The rest of the gear, so we got attack, crit rate, and then the left side is nothing special. Honestly, some of it's not very good at all. Like, we don't really need a lot of speed for PvE, especially if you're running something like Lily or Tsukiyomi. But it's nice to have in PvP. I would just way rather have, you know, attack percent, crit chance, crit damage. So this is not a good piece. But overall, yeah, my gear is nothing special, really. I'm just using what I have until I farm more Aurora, more Teramaton. And honestly, I want to try like a full Onslaught set anyway. So we'll probably chill with this. But that's the whole setup, guys. Very, very effective. Now, it was actually surprising in the video. I was actually overcapped on crit chance. I had like something like this on instead. Let me just show you guys. So in all the footage you're seeing, I was actually just missing a lot of damage. I could have swapped this out for that attack one I was showing you guys there just a second ago. Where is it here? I'm gonna swap to this attack one, or I even have this like crit damage one just lying around. This crit damage one, which is also terrible, but still, I would have had plus 60% crit damage. So just so y'all know, in that video testing, we could have had way more damage. So that video, we were missing either 60% crit damage or 50% attack. It's kind of crazy how good she is already. Now, that does include, I did max out the, excuse me, there, the S2 lattice, or the S2 prowess with full lattice. That gives us bonus crit, and of course the guaranteed follow attack rate. I think this is the first #1 priority if you guys are going to build YELI. I think you definitely want to have this. It's going to bring so much more consistency, so much more damage. You really got to get it. Now, after that, I did value the S1. Same thing, we get a lot of attack nodes, and we get the very important damage multipliers. I'm going to have to get this one very soon. The buff steal, though, I might skip for now. I don't know how important that's going to be. I'll probably figure that out later, but the fact that she has some effect accuracy on her, we might grab this just because there could be some very relevant PvE scenarios. And then, of course, PvP, it seems very, very strong. Now, last but not least, the skill 3, guys. I did kind of talk about the fact that we can set up our own S3 to deal damage, right? The S3 leads straight into S1, so defense breaking into damage is very strong. Additionally, if you want higher uptime on your defense break, I think reduced skill cooldown is super good. So, surprise, surprise, she seems like she wants plus 15, 12 gold lattices, but if you want a like order, I would go S2. Sorry, right here, S2 max for sure. S1 probably up until like this last one, so you can skip this last one until you want it later. And then S3, I think getting cooldown as well as the all dispel is going to be very important too. So I would do something like max S2, S1 until the last one, so plus 4 there, and then probably plus 5 here, and then you can come back and circle and get this if you really like it. But yeah, guys, I think that about covers it. Anything else I wanted to discuss? Once again, to recap, if you didn't watch the other video, Lily does not work with her. We have to test Battle Will. In terms of shells, I did kind of cover that also in the last video. I think Revelation is very, very strong. If you high roll it, Revelation is insane. If you also get more attack, guys, or if you proc Battle Will during the Revelation, if you didn't know this, we'll get even more damage too. If you do decide to use Revelation, though, don't copy my build. Instead, go like something with more attack. And I think getting Gaze could be very good. Honestly, getting the damage. If you can get the like 12% reason damage, that's also very strong. But I think the other options I want to test is most likely, it's not White Fang, it's not even Golden Lion, guys. I want to test some of, geez, I have a lot of Law of Silence. Where is it? I kind of mentioned it before, but I think the counts, guys, for both PvE and PvP, if I can find them here. Sorry, guys, we got a lot of, I need to sell some of these shells, man. My goodness, sorry, hold up. Where is he? The count. All right, we only have 6 counts, though. And, of course, none of them are Perfect Inferno ones yet. I do have I have an Onslaught Battle Will. But, guys, Onslaught Battle Will I wouldn't want on the count. This is more for Revelation. If I'm going to do a count build, we would want a Fury Kenai more than likely. Even though it gives attack, remember again, guys, attack is only good on Revelation, and crit damage instead is typically better than attack for the most part. But the reason I think this is good because it lasts 2 turns, and if it's just a big This is 1200 at max level, 1200 attack at max level with lifesteal 2. So she gets some self-sustain. She gets a big boost attack for her damage windows. And I think this could be preferable even to Revelation. But I will test that once I get a Inferno count, like a 333 that is usable. And I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Once again, catch the live stream later. I'm going to use her in every mode, PvP. We're going to test her in Doki Doki, Termaton, and Aurora. But I can already tell you guys, I think she's going to work in every single one of those because we just blew through Ethernet Rally, which is, I think, harder than a lot of those bosses. And it's more limiting, too, in what you can bring. All right, guys. Thank you. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.